From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Reset.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, and Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
2nd down and 10.
Here's Darnold again. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
To throw again is Darnold. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Go, lady.
Darnold to the air once more. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Nick snap on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He goes right back to Sutton. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Dobbins. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 13-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. So after 1, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down. Nix. Open is trapped downfield. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
43 yards.
A big-time play for the Broncos. To gain of 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will score! Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 10, Seahawks 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cup in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Dobbins.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Give them 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Set.
They run with Walker. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and
2 minutes to
5.
play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Kupp in motion. On the third down, they go with Walker. And he's got it. Remove the chains. First down at the 47.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Kupp in motion.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Open left side is Barner. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's
A gain there of 21.
yards.
First down,
That's
Seattle.
another Seahawks. First down.
Go set.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
In motion is Barner. Throwing on 1st and... The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jonathan Cooper in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Set. Yo, lady.
Kupp in motion. He's going to rush at a time. They get to him and bring him down. Jonathan Cooper. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Go set. Yo, lady.
In motion is Barner.
Ready.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Set.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Oh, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
48-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready. Ready, we're done. Bombers. Away.
Here's Nix to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end. That's Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
Second and inches.
To the 12. Ready.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
You'll find his target, Will Jordan Humphrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing. Nix on the move left. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
34 yards.
A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. And he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Broncos 17, Seahawks 10. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. To the middle, it's Cup. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Once again, it's Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing, Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it with Walker.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. And I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Darnold to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Almost set.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Working the middle, that's Harvey. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing is Nix. He gets this one complete to Humphrey. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Captain. Huddle.
They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Put 3 on the board.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Red 80.
Here's Darnold again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready. Away. Drill. Catching. Bombers.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown! Hold everything. They are not done yet.
With that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Broncos. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory.